This is also for you, Hassan. For some advice for us in South Africa, we very often have requests from one or other parent to bring a child on holiday, to Dubai in particular. And generally, because it's not a Hague country, one would refuse consent. I'm asking for your advice based on that Malaysian case. If one has a written undertaking or a written agreement as to the dates of departure and return and an absolute unequivocal undertaking that the parent will return the child, if the parent then unlawfully retains the child, are you saying the court would enforce that agreement between the parties and send the child back?
Okay, I will answer this point, but first I would like to stress on the fact that time in such type of cases is very essential. The problem that usually the parent who has been was a victim in parental child abduction would be under very big mental stress, and each day makes a difference. So when we suggest solution, we try to suggest solution which is the safest and the fastest. The option which you just referred to is applicable, but it's not the safest, because when you get undertaking, you will be subject to the court discretionary power. The court might take the undertaking or might not take the undertaking, and you cannot enforce it without getting court order. And getting the court order will take few months. So here, if the urgent matter court didn't accept it, so here we are subject to potential wasted time, which will make the client quite concerned. So what we suggest in similar, that's very common situation, by the way, we are getting this question regularly. What we usually suggest the parents in similar case to get the letter signed in a form of agreement before the UAE courts. By this way, the applicant could be the mother, because usually it's by the jurisdiction will be taken as per the respondent. So the applicant will be the mother, she can appoint an attorney, he will file application in the UAE for settlement. The husband will attend physically or virtually or through attorney. Both of them will sign maybe 1 or 2 pages agreement that the child will be in the UAE for how long, or even for multiple number of times. It could be limited with time, limited with number of scenarios, whatever the agreement will be. This agreement will be signed in front of the court, and it will get a stamp that it will be equal to any judgment. In this case, if we will have again the same speed game. If the child came here and the father decided for some reason to find excuses to hold the child, you will apply immediately for enforcement. Of course, the father will apply to challenge the enforcement, but challenging the enforcement will take long time. So instead of being under stress that the child is abducted, now the husband is under stress that while he's challenging the agreement, we will enforce it and we'll take the child back, return him back to the home country, and we'll give him his own time, let him fight here. But without getting the agreement signed in front of the court, if we just got undertaking signed outside, we will have to follow longer process, and this longer process even will not be as guaranteed as the agreement if it was signed in the court.
For more of our latest updates, like and subscribe to this channel.